So Trump got himself ratioed on social media. Was it X? No. Instagram? No, it was True Social. Oh, yeah. And Russia has done something in space without Soyuz for the first time in like 60 years or something. So you hit subscribe and we're going to tell you all about it. So yeah, Trump got ratioed on Truth Social. He's trying to shut down the growing chatter about Jeffrey Epstein, right? And it didn't just fall flat. It properly exploded in his face. In a rare and telling moment, and it's very rare, but I'm hoping we're going to see more of it, the president got ratioed on his own Truth Social. And it was by total Magites. It was his own people flipping out the whole time. He thought he was going to shut this down with a tweet or a truth, whatever the hell they're called, a lie. And wow, MAGA's not having it. So if you don't know ratioed, it's like a shorthand thing where it gets far more replies than likes or posts, and usually indicating that the replies aren't that positive, which very much happened this time. It's a public drubbing, and it's usually for like media villains and people, but it's Trump on his own network. And if you remember, True Social, it was set up to be his echo chamber, right? So he had said it was time to move on, massive distraction, blah, blah, blah. But it's now him that's starting to look a little deep statey to his own supporters. I love this. I love this. Trump, how's it sitting with you? Yeah, I didn't think so. So it was
just keep digging the hole deeper and deeper.
Oh, somebody take the shovel away from. Actually, don't. But so, and this kind of ratio isn't just a matter of bad optics, right? It's a warning flare from his own base. The digital loyalty that he once used to command without question, like Moses doing the Red Sea, is on thin ice right now in a big way. So here's a couple of replies, and we're only going to go through a couple because there's so many that it'd just be ridiculous, right? The statement breaks my heart, Mr. President. This is Rosie, 26. I have 4 daughters and live in Texas where families lost little children. I can't even begin to comprehend the flipped narrative that it was so long ago. Why are we still talking about this? And nobody should care. We got another one. We want the elite pedos exposed. You promised that, Mr. President. Pam promised that. Cash promised that. Now it's our fault because we want a promise fulfilled. And then she says, hey, we're calling out Pam every time she lies. Hold on a second there. Let's stop right there. If you are dumb enough to believe that Pam Bondi's actually in charge of her office and not just Trump's puppet, you are a dumb MAGA. You're the dumbest MAGA. You're so dumb, I don't think you could spell MAGA if you needed to. Here's the third one. This is going to cost you so many supporters. Dwayne Sykes, I being one of them. I have been to multiple rallies and was even there on January 6th. Good Lord, dumbass. That's not something to brag about. And this is one of the main things that needs fixed, he says. Our 2-tiered system of justice needs to end. We, the people, are tired of it. I could literally read these to you all day, fellow babies, because I'm loving the sound of it. But let's just wrap this up. So these are like, there's so many of these, and the engagement is driven more by backlash than support in a big way. And on a platform, again, like True Social, that's supposed to be, above all, Trump's echo chamber, for it to fall apart on him like this, all I can say is thank you, God. Please let it continue.
Yeah, red hat.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh dear. Oh,
wow.
It's just so funny. I mean, what is funny about this, you said to me a few weeks ago, with all the tariffs and people and the Medicaid cuts, and it won't be long before the people start complaining, or the other people. Who'd have thought it was going to be the Epstein files? It was going to be
of all the things that would shatter MAGA, I can't believe that it's, well, actually, I mean, MAGA is a lot of QAnon in there, so we should have seen this coming. But, I mean,
just some of the things he's been saying about it, though. It's like it was all a Biden plot. Or Obama made it up.
Jimmy Carter, it's his problem.
Oh no, he was our side. Yeah, but the funny thing was, when he was interviewed a few weeks back, he said, "Well, are you going to release the Epstein files?" He didn't say back then, "Oh, it's all hoax. It was all fake."
No, exactly. But he did. He did say, "Well, yeah, sure. Yeah, well, we have to check because there's a lot of bad people in that, and we don't want any." He basically alluded to, "I've got to make sure I don't ruin any friends' lives." I mean, it was you could hear it then.
Yeah. He just remembered he still got Epstein on his phone contacts.
Yeah, he's probably just texting his, one of his. Well, we'll just leave it at that. Let's, yeah. So, Russia fired something into space and it didn't blow up, and it wasn't a Soyuz. What's going on here?
And it wasn't aiming for Ukraine either. That makes a bloody change. But time. Yeah, but they may be falling behind in the global space race. But recent developments suggest Kremlin is keen to flex its orbital muscles, especially when it comes to military capabilities. Oh, who'd have thunk it, eh? In the past few weeks, analysts have noticed a significant uptick in classified Russian space activity, including 2 recent rocket launches carrying undisclosed military payloads. Probably a couple of Russians. They're taken up to the high window, the release of a mysterious object from a Russian satellite in orbit. A series of formation flying maneuvers by 3 Russian satellites at an altitude of nearly 400 miles. Now, individually, each of these events would merit attention, but together, they represent one of the largest bursts in Russian military space movement since the Cold War. And the activity comes despite a dramatic decline in Russian civilian space program. Yeah, so it's all got a bit shit. But, by comparison, the United States has completed 101 launches this year. They just got it. And China's done 36. So Russia's efforts to develop new space technology have also stalled projects like a reusable rocket system. Yeah, they were going to do that. That hasn't happened. A replacement for the Soyuz spacecraft hasn't happened, and a planned Russian Starlink-style satellite constellation. That seems to have stalled too. But they've all made little progress, and and we, quite frankly, we don't know what they're up to up there, but they're up to something, and we can be pretty sure it's nothing good.
Yeah. I personally wouldn't doubt that they're doing something along the lines that China was doing, and they're putting things up there that are going to be like battle satellites and stuff.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, China destroyed one of their own and just created chaos of debris and detritus up there. It's unbelievable. Morons, They're going
to do something stupid.
Yeah, I hope that it backfires and starts taking out their own stuff, That'd be amazing.
Yeah, God knows.
But so let us know what you think, and maybe drop us a line, drop us a comment, and hopefully somebody answers.
And if you're a Russian stuck up on a Russian satellite in space, leave us a comment in the comment section. Ground control to Major Tom or Tomsky.
And remember, Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. Oops.